Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. He's had it taken off him. Eze. Tura. There's the shot! Goal! Potw!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Thangnk and Hanoi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nuno Mendes. Now Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's superb. Now there's a fine ball. That's tidy. Takes a shot! 12 Neves gets flagged offside. Eze has been caught there, it's a foul. Potw leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Thuram. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Potw with the corner, there first. Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. Potw already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ruben Dias. Chooses to go cross-field. Llorente. Partey. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Mendes. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Thuram. Hakimi finding himself shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Potw, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Partey, and it's Thangnk. Now João Neves. Caicedo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Di Marco. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Skims one in. Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Di Marco. And he's managed to get rid. Di Marco. Di Marco. Oh, good climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Thangnk.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. That's a quick free kick. And here's Thuram. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Spread it left. Di Marco gets into a good position. Towering header! And again, that is frustrating.
Kong and Hanoi really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Partey. And it's Neves. Nuno Mendes.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Jong. Searching passes played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Llorente. And he thumps it clear. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Teremos uma substituição.
So off we go again. Can he get on the end of this? Showing good feet. Delivers the ball. This ball. João Neves. Eze given the lift of his goal. Oh, nice touch. And it's Eze. This looks promising. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Closing it. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Potw find a position of real strength. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Mbappe really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Potw. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There will be a throw-in. Partey. It's Thuram. Eze. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Mendes gets it away. That's a throw.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20, camisa 7, camisa 10, camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18,
Llorente with the clearance.
Camisa 11, camisa 21,
his positioning was spot on.
Substituição
Time and again they are repelled. Potw perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Chance, surely! Goal! Potw! And we have liftoff! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Kong and Hanoi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Guimaraes with a definite foul there. And it's Neves. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Potw stood up well to him there. Great vision. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's made its way to real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Potw with the corner, there first. João Neves plays it short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, that was never going to make it. De Jong. This looks promising. He's got away. Played out to the left flank. In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Potw currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. João Neves. And it's Mendes. And Gehi. Llorente. And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes making good progress. An instinctive delivery. Goes for a shot! That has not gone well. He's on it, can he get away? That's good play. João Neves!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's... And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Potw have the chance to go the other way. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. De Jong. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save. Potw really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's shifting through the gears here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he's being shifted off it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Potw have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Potw have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Partey. And Mendes. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Potw, 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And so the action is resumed. Potw currently ahead by the smallest of margins. João Neves. Van Dijk. Partey. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neves. And here's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yildiz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. Llorente. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yildiz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Potw just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Camisa 11, camisa 10, camisa 17.
And the ball is out of play.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21, camisa 7, camisa 22, Camisa 41, teremos uma substituição.
Thuram being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Jean Neves. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Potw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Yildiz. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in a great position here. And that is headed for the middle. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Botafogo still ahead by the game's only goal. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that has put paid to that. Nuno Mendes.
Potw nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's destined for the flank. And it's Rice. Botafogo close now to seeing this one. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Botafogo have their third corner. Dembele Goes short.
Foram
Bruno
indicados 2
Fernandes!
minutos de acréscimo.
Haaland. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Guimaraes. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. João Neves. João Neves! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Neves really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Potw with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. João Neves. Mendes picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass, chips it through. Bellingham finding himself in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He'll try from distance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Potw have the chance to go the other way. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. João Neves. Eze. Back, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Potw clears without hesitation. And it's Eze. Eze cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. Played out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Can he spark a counter here? And it's gone back to the keeper. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Caicedo. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. And it's De Jong. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hakimi.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Bellingham. Thuram.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe. Eze. Thuram. And he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Half-time getting close now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Llorente. The ball is loose and the chase is on. No, he's not getting his way this time. Dimarco. Dimarco finds himself offside. Nuno Mendes.
Minuto de acréscimo.
All the way back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Potw clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's going wide left. And that's been drilled in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's straight offside. Potw. And it's Neves, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass, floated through. Gehi cuts it out. João Neves. Thuram. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Throw in.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 14.
João Neves.
Camisa
Good looking
20.
ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
7. Camisa 17. Camisa 10.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Now it's
de
Haaland.
Camisa
And he was
19.
quick to react.
Camisa 18.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Camisa 11. Camisa 21.
Still chasing the game, trailing by
Camisa
one.
8. Teremos
He won't be happy with that one.
substituição.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now that looks a decent ball.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Flashes it across. Van Dijk clears it away. Driving on and making good progress. DiMarco. And he lines up a cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Mendes goes short. Oh, what has happened here? That could have... Chance, surely! Well taken goal. Potw back on level terms. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. And he's... Oh, good! Oh, crossbar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Potw are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Half an hour gone in the second half. The ball's gone astray. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Potw. He's looking to win it for them. And here's Haaland. Chance! Goal! Potw! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Potw.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. João Neves showing great feet there. And a chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have stolen level at the last.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
This looks promising. Nuno Mendes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Big chance! In he goes again. Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substituição em andamento.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Potw pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here? Oh, shooting chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Potw have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Potw, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Nicely weighted ball. You can run onto that. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! This time, surely! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Potw now in a position far more desirable.